right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ellsworth, Wisconsin, here on a chilly Tuesday night for some Middle Border and Big Rivers Conference basketball action. It's the season opener for both teams, the Ellsworth Panthers and the River Falls Wildcats. Well, Melissa, both teams have every single player back from a year before. Young teams last year, not as much this year. Wildcats with 2 seniors, Ellsworth with 0 seniors. Well, last year the Panthers and Wildcats squared off in an early season matchup. The Panthers were up by 10 at the half, 25-15, and River Falls came storming back late in the game for the 52-50 victory. River Falls led only 2 times in the game. Melissa, Olivia Pizzi hit a basket for the 2-zip lead to start the game. Ella Peters hit a 3 with 16 seconds left for just their second lead of the game, but that was for the win. Wildcats again won 52-50. Do you expect a tight ball game tonight, Melissa?
You know, I would imagine that we would see a tight ball game because it's almost, the same squads coming back. Yeah, I think it just depends on what these girls have done in the off season and who's, worked hard to be here. And the first game of the season as well, I think it has a lot to do with who's been out running because this game is quick and fast, and I imagine we're going to be running tonight. And so I hope our girls just have enough gas to make it to the end and give it their all as well.
All right. Well, thank you, Melissa. Alongside of me, too, is photographer Jenna Peters and producer-director Justin Wilson. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Janke and their star player, also his daughter, Molly Janke. She's a 6-foot guard. She averaged 19 points and 10 rebounds per game last season as a sophomore. She's on just about everybody's list for a state player in the rankings for juniors. And I had a chance to talk with both of them earlier today, and let's take a listen to see what they had to say.
All right, tonight's big game between the River Falls Wildcats and the Ellsworth Panthers. I have Coach Jason Janke with me, along with Molly Janke. And Coach, last year you guys finished 14-13, 8-6 in the Middle Border Conference, and you have, which is great news, you have every single player back. This will be your 7th year as a head coach at Ellsworth. Do you predict it'll be your best year to date for the Panthers?
Well, first of all, thanks for having us, Greg, and we're excited to have River Falls in town tonight. As you guys know, a lot of kids know each other, and it's a fun little rivalry. Well, I don't think I'd probably be a very good coach if we didn't think every year we're going to be a little bit better. And of course, when you have some kids coming back, certainly you hope to be better. And I've, in the past, been in this situation, and you always joke, right? It could be good news, could be bad news. But yeah, we think it's good news. We got a lot of kids back that have played some basketball, and we hope to be competitive.
Yeah, heck yeah. Molly, so over to you now. You're a what I like to call a 5'11" stat stuffer. You averaged 19 points and over 10 rebounds per game as a sophomore, and you did it all from the point guard spot. You're one of the top juniors in the state of Wisconsin. What did you work on this past offseason to improve your game?
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for having us, too. But I'd say I played AAU this season. And one of the things I focused on a lot was improving my defense, because that was one thing that I had lacked, I'd say, my freshman, sophomore year, like something that I kind of put on the back burner a little bit when I'd be focusing on my offense. So I really focused on defense a lot and improving that. And also just like overall my confidence and like now becoming an upperclassman, I just feel like I'll take on a little bit of a different leadership role. And yeah, and also just working on threes, ball handling, and just staying consistent with my shooting.
Yeah, good deal. Coach Janke, talk about Ava Brookshaw and what she brings to the team.
Well, Ava brings a lot of different abilities to the court, Greg. She's a really good athlete. I always joke with Ava, when she figures out, she believes she's half as good as I know she is, she's really going to take a leap. But, good all-around basketball player, athletic. She can jump and rebound, much like Molly just said. I think one of the things she's working on is improving her defensive footwork. But she's a kid that she's got an open look at things. She's going to have a pretty good shot at knocking down shots, and she's improved the ball handling. Really nice basketball player for us. And just like Molly stated for herself, Ava looks to step into a bit of a leadership role after having a couple of years of experience.
Molly, how I didn't write this question down or think about this, but it just came up. But how, Coach Janke talked about confidence, and not just confidence with Ava, but how much does confidence play in in your overall game? Especially coming from, you guys had a lot of sophomores and freshmen last year. A lot of you are juniors and sophomores now, so you're still kind of a young team, but not as young. But how much does confidence play in that role?
It's a huge part, I'd say. Like, when I was a freshman, it was definitely a lot more nerve-wracking to step onto the floor. But something that helped me is we've always had a lot of senior leadership. Even though last year they didn't see a lot of game minutes, but we've always had a lot of leadership that's always accepting. We've always had an accepting team, so that's allowed me to have a lot of confidence from a young age. Like, when I was a freshman, I had Autumn Ernie always patting me on the back and telling me it's gonna be fine. So it's been easier to have confidence when I have older girls ahead of me that are just telling me that, they're telling me that it's good. So confidence is a big part.
Yeah, talk about, so one of your fellow classmates, Kayla Cresson, she's, I believe, in the starting lineup. Is that correct, Coach?
Yeah, we've got probably, we talked about it last night, coaches and I. We feel like we've probably got 6 or 7 starters, if you will. But River Falls probably got the same. Kayla will be starting tonight.
Yeah, and so what does she bring, Kayla, and then also Morgan Halverson, what do they bring to the table?
I'd say both of their length is just a huge part to our team. Kayla comes up with so many weird rebounds. I don't know how she can get some of them. She works so hard. She's one of our hardest workers on our team by far. She knows what her job is. She's one of our best rebounder, and she just is really dedicated to her role. And same with Morgan Halverson. She is really athletic, and she just gets her hands on the ball a lot of times, and she's really important to us on offense and defense.
Yeah, Coach Janke, this question, I guess, to both of you, Coach, you first, and then Molly, you second. But kind of what makes tonight's game so special is, just the proximity. We're 15 miles apart, and Ellsworth you have your entire team back from last year. River Falls has their entire team back from last year. Molly, I know you play with a lot of the River Falls girls, in the summer, or at least play against them. You know them well. It was a tight ball game last year. What do you expect tonight?
Well, we expect a really tight ball game, and to your point, it's one of the reasons that you coach, I think, is to have some of the neat relationships that have developed amongst these kids. It's one of the few games I think where I usually you don't get a lot of hugs from high school kids, but we've gotten to know, particularly Jordan Torres, Lily, and Emily really well, and of course Kia and Ponce as well, and many of the kids. Your daughter we see on the AAU circuit, and many of them we do. Cheyenne in their class. You're not going to be able to remember all of the kids' names because I don't see all of them as much, but it's really fun. It's a neat. We overwatched a softball game for some of the kids last year because we just we love those girls, and I think there's a good mutual respect amongst the group, and they prove it by really getting after each other on the court. I mean, tonight you're going to see a lot of tenacity. There's no question about that. But at the end of the day, you'll probably also see those kids in the stands in River Falls and in Ellsworth and various places to watch each other because, there's a love there that has just been kind of cool.
Okay. Well, hey, good luck to both of you tonight, and we appreciate your time. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, Justin, the Ellsworth Pep Band just finished playing Lady Gaga. And I tell you what, some high school basketball fans are gaga for the season opener here in Ellsworth. Hey, well, Melissa, we got about 1 minute and 35 seconds before we have the anthem. So let's go over the tail of the tape a little bit. Leaders for Ellsworth, number 2, Molly Janke, a 6-foot guard. Last year, again, averaged 19 points, 10 rebounds a game. She shot 41% from behind the arc with 69 threes. Other top players for the Panthers, Ava Brookshaw, 5'7" guard, averaged 8 points a game last year as a sophomore. Kayla Cresson, also a sophomore last year. They're all juniors this year. Cresson, a 5'11" post player, averaged 5 points but 9 boards a game. And Morgan Halverson, a 5'10 sophomore this year. She was a freshman last year, averaged 7 points and 6 rebounds a game. River Falls has a solid freshman this year from their own, Haley Quinn. They call her the London Fog because she came across the St. Croix River in fine fashion. Haley Quinn going to do some damage for Coach Dick, but River Falls with solid seniors, Ella Peters and Olivia Pizzi will lead the way, and a strong group of juniors with Lily Burke, Jordan Schwans, Kia Strop, Cheyenne Wilson, and Jordan Torres, who is in a boot tonight, but she'll be back in about a week and a half. We're going to take off the headsets, take the hat off, put the hand over the heart for tonight's national anthem.
Between the visitors from River Falls and our very own Ellsworth Panthers in this battle of Highway 65. To honor America, those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the singing of the national anthem by our own E-Town Vocal Jazz. Job as always, vocal jazz. What Ellsworth and River Falls and the WIA require good sportsmanship at these education-based sporting events. Attendance at these activities is a privilege. We appreciate your cooperation. Introductions. We're first going to go with the visitors from River Falls, the Wildcats from the Big Rivers Conference. First up, number 5, the senior, Olivia Pizzi. Junior, number 10, Kia Strop. Up next, number 12, the senior, Ella Peters. The junior, number 2,
all right, here's the starters. Here's the starters for the Wildcats. Number 5, Olivia Pizzi, senior. Number 12, Ella Peters, senior. Number 21, Emily Van Osdale, junior. Number 22, Jordan Schwans, she's a junior. Here's the starters for Ellsworth. Number 2, Molly Janke, junior. Number 3, Maria Harrington, she's a junior. Number 4, Aubrey Wittenberg, she's a junior. Number 5, Ava Brookshaw, she's a junior. And last but certainly not least, you guessed it, junior, once again, number 15, Kayla Cresson. Ella Peters is going to jump for the Wildcats. Looks like Kayla Cresson will jump for the Panthers. And we're about to tip off the 2022-23 season opener between the Ellsworth Panthers and your River Falls Wildcats. Good student section here for the Panthers. Pretty decent one for the Wildcats. Peters wins the tip. Schwans right out of the gate gets the ball up and no good. Loose ball rebound by Janke. Janke kicks it over to Aubrey Wittenberg. The Panthers set up shop. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense. I'm joined alongside Melissa Wilson, Justin Wilson, and head of photography, Jenna Peters. Ellsworth throws one out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Van Osdol running the point for the Wildcats. Panthers also in a man-to-man. Strop all the way to the rack, up, no good. Rebounded by Ava Brookshaw. Here come the Panthers. Back out to Janke. Nice defense by Peters. Janke barrels into the lane. I think they're going to call a blocking foul on the hacksaw, Jordan Schwans, but no, they call it on senior Ella Peters with the reach in. And Janke will go to the line for 2 shots. Janke's first free throw up and no good. Ella Peters down low on the right, and Jordan Schwans down low on the left for the Wildcats. Second free throw attempt up and good. Panthers lead by 1. Panthers student section in all black. Van Ossel's pass is picked off by Brookshaw. Brookshaw up, no good, fouled by Pizzi. And Ava Brookshaw will go to the line for 2 shots.
Very interesting to see Ellsworth come out on a man defense right off the bat.
Well, they're long and athletic as well. I mean, they've got some good athletes. Both teams have good athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was great hustle by Olivia Pizzi there to get back and stop that easy layup. Good hustle.
Brookshaw at the line for 2 shots. Her first one, no good. Brookshaw shot 68% from the line a year ago. Rebounded by Janke down low. Her putback up and good. Panthers up 3-zip. Van Osdol having some problems at the point. They're going to call a foul on number 3, Maria Harrington. And Peters will take it out of bounds.
Yeah, Ellsworth doing a good job of just jumping those passes, playing tight defense.
Van Osdol in the middle, kicks it over to Peters. Peters goes baseline all the way out. Nice pass to Pizzi. Olivia Pizzi off the back, no good. Nice rebound by the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdol. They're going to get Molly Janke with a block. I think Kia Strop's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Nice pass by the hacksaw, Jordan Schwans. Good ball movement, Justin, on that possession.
Much better job.
I think the girls are a little fired up for the season opener.
Yeah, that first
on both sides,
first 5-10 minutes usually you get a little bit of the rust out and little extra hard passes, extra hard shots.
For sure. Yep, there we go. Nice shot, Kia.
Up and good. Strop was 63% from the line a year ago. She's playing some defense on Aubrey Wittenberg. Peters guarding Crescent. Crescent goes to her left, up, no good. Nice rebound by Peters in traffic. Peters led the BRC conference in rebounding a year ago with just under 9 boards a game. Strop tried to look for Peters' back door. Nice defense by Maria Harrington. Panthers still in a man-to-man. Peters goes back door. Nice play. They're going to get a foul called, I believe, on Crescent. And Peters will go to the line for 2 shots. Great pass, backdoor, great cut.
Go Gadget Arms comes out and gets that one. That was fantastic.
Peters with the long wingspan reached up for that one. Was that Van Osdol or Strop on that pass?
Strop.
Nice pass by the Breeze, Kia Strop. Now in for the Panthers, number 40, Morgan Halverson. She's a sophomore. Morgan Halverson averaged 7 points and 6 boards a game last year as a freshman. Just 54% from the line, though, a year ago. Peters' second attempt up and good. Peters led the Wildcats, shooting 71% from the charity stripe a year ago. She's 1,000 right now, Justin. Wildcats,
pretty good
Panthers
average.
tied up at 3. Hacksaw and Janke battling down low, and I think they're going to get Hacksaw with a push. Could have called that one either way. Both players going at it. Now in for the Wildcats, freshman Haley Quinn and number 24, junior Lily Burke. Van Osdol and Jordan Schwans will take a break. Haley Quinn, a 5'11 freshman guard. Good-looking player. We saw her play Friday night in a scrimmage game against Prescott and Somerset.
Only a freshman. She'll be fun to watch this year. Watch her grow with this team.
Strop taking over point guard duties. Once again, in for the Wildcats, Burke, Strop. There's Olivia Pizzi. She hits it from the right side, just long. Nice tip by Burke. Pizzi got blocked by number 3, Maria Harrington. It's Wildcat basketball, though.
I like that aggressiveness by Pizzi, though, to take it to the hoop there. She's either going to draw the foul or get blocked.
Nice job from Lily Burke to get a hand on it. They try to go to Peters down low, gets tipped by the Panthers. Janke with the ball over to Brookshaw. Janke step back 3, no good. Pizzi. Lily Burke got the rebound. Oh, they went over her back and called a jump ball. I know AAU coach Cade Murray says there is no over the back call in the game of basketball, but when you go over the back and it's a push.
It's a push.
I think
that's
technically
right.
it's a push in the back.
It is a true story.
Janke guarded by Peters on the right side. Pizzi guarding Harrington. Melissa Peters broke her ankle at the end of May in AAU basketball and had to battle back all summer. Some miraculous work by Beth Centeraski in the PT in the physical therapy room. Now in for the Wildcats, number 2, the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson, and back in for River Falls, number 21, Emily Van Osdol. In for the Panthers, number 14, Ashlyn Townsend. The PA guy for Ellsworth sitting up in the stands by us, and he's doing a little play-by-play over the mic.
He is.
Cheyenne Wilson kicks it over Van Osdol to Burke. Out to Wilson. Wilson off the backboard, a little strong. Nice rebound again by Peters. But
That's a good rebound.
Stolen in traffic by Halverson. Here come the Panthers. 14-10 remaining in the first half. Low-scoring ball game. Defensive battle. Both teams playing hard on both ends. Well, thanks for joining us. River Falls JV won by 6 earlier tonight. Janke head fake, a little one-handed raid shot from the Hoosiers, no good. Rebounded by Haley. Ella Peters is knocked over.
Letting them play, Greg.
No call, let them play. What was the call there?
Jump ball? Was it a jump ball?
It must have been a jump ball.
I think it was a jump ball. We're going to go with that.
Yeah, because fouls on the board are still the same, so.
Unless they called a travel, but.
Back in the game for the Cats, we've got Schwantz, Burke, Quinn, Wilson, and Van Osdol. Good help there by
Dangerous
Schwantz.
pass in from Harrington inside. Also in the game now for the Panthers, number 32, Jillian Griggs. Janke to throw it in. They ran the same play the JV did, and it worked to perfection just like it did 5 times in the JV game. Griggs will go to the line for 2 shots. That foul on number 24, Lily Burke. Griggs' first shot attempt up and good. She rattles it home. Panthers up 4-3, 13-30 remaining in the first half. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're so excited for the season opener, and high school girls basketball back on the docket. Griggs' second free throw, knock it down. Panthers up by 2. Van Osdol to Wilson, backdoor, count it. That ties the score up at 5. The Diamond with a nice cut to the basket.
That was a great pass by Van Osdol.
The Wizard of Oz slicing and dicing through the lane, and the Diamond shining bright here in her junior season. Janke, a little fall away in the lane, no good. Diamond gets away with a push.
Oh.
There's a three-point basket, tickles the twine. That's Aubrey Wittenberg, and the Panthers are up by 3. We're going to have a battle tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nice little change of direction dribble by Haley Quinn. Lily Burke too strong off the back. She gets her own rebound. Nice pass from the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson, to the London Fog, Haley Quinn. And Quinn's bucket brings the Wildcats back within 1. Haley Quinn came in like a London fog across the St. Croix River.
That pass was a bullet.
And Molly Janke caught it. Nice soft hands and laid it up. 10-7 Panthers. Ellsworth goes back into a little zone. Van Osdol's pass is knocked out of bounds by Harrington. Back in for the Wildcats, number 12, Ella Peters, and number 5, Olivia Pizzi. Ellsworth played a little of this little matchup zone last year, Melissa.
Yes, they did.
Gave us some problems for sure in the first half.
I remember it. It's all right. Feel it out. Take some time.
In for the Wildcats, Pizzi, Peters, Burke, Wilson, and Schwanz. Schwanz wheels and deals, slices and dices, and the hacksaw, good for 2. It brings the Wildcats back within 1. In for the Panthers, Janke, Griggs, Halverson, Townsend, and Wittenberg. Harrington down. Janke playing a lot more down low than she did in the past last year. Wilson gets away with a hack on the head, but they have been letting them play. Pizzi inside. She tries to throw it into the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. Schwanz is fouled on the floor by Griggs.
She had her wide open down there for a while. Just got a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
Back in for the Wildcats, number 10, The Breeze, Kia Strop. Peters to take it out of bounds. She hits Lily Burke down on the block. Burke wisely pulls it outside, sets up shop.
Nice pass.
Good ball movement by the Wildcats. Schwanz. Nice move to the basket, no good. Rebounded by Janke. They're going to call a block on Schwanz, and Janke's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That's the second foul on Schwanz and 4th team foul.
Jolly Rancher getting ready to come in.
Coach Dick keeping a lot of players coming in, coming out, keeping them fresh to start the game.
This. Yeah, this has been great.
Back in for River Falls, number 1, Haley Quinn, and number 4, Kaylin Jalowitz. I knew her name, but I didn't remember what her number was. There's a nice rebound and putback.
Oh.
Ella Peters got a hand on it. Haley Quinn knocked it out, and the Panthers retain possession. Wildcats still in a man-to-man defense. You got Peters, Quinn, Pizzi, Strop, and Jalowitz. Nice defense by the Breeze, Kia Strop. Great defense by Peters and Quinn. The long arms of the law stop that one short.
All right, let's get some good ball movement here.
Panthers in a little trapping zone defense, a little 1-2-2, kind of a 1-3-1 really.
Come on, Kia.
Nice pass from Peters to Strop. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The breeze tickles the twine. And the Wildcats are up by 1, 12-11 with 9:21 remaining in the first half. Wildcats looking very confident on offense right now. Nice turnaround in the lane by Ava Brookshaw, and Coach Dick calls a timeout. Oh, it was a timeout called by Jason Janke from Ellsworth.
Janke. But that pass from Molly Janke is one of the reasons she is one of the top juniors you will watch this year. I mean, that was just an incredible pass.
She's big, she's fast, she's quick, and she does everything well. She handles the ball,
she does.
Shoots well, rebounds well. Hey, let's take a quick break and hear from the fine folks at First National Bank.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thanks again to First National Bank on the campus of UWRF in downtown River Falls and downtown Prescott. Thanks to Jeff Johnson and all the fine folks down at First National Bank for pretty much buying all of our equipment that is not cheap and allows us to do this broadcast. Strop tries to thread the needle. Harrington knocks it out of bounds. Strop to inbound it. The Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowitz, at the top of the key. She's just a sophomore. On the court for the Wildcats, you got junior Strop, sophomore Jalowitz, senior Peters, freshman Quinn, and senior Pizzi.
I'd like to see this right now. Nice and calm, good passes. Need to get a little quicker ball movement on it, but
boy, they're really guarding that middle. That elbow, because that if it gets in there, that's when the defense breaks down in a heartbeat. And it did. Peters, good little left hand, no good. Rebounded and brought up by Harrington. Molly Janke at the docket, ready to come in. And the next dead ball, Coach Jason Janke giving her a little break. Ava Brookshaw down on the block. She wheels and deals, and she's hacked. That foul was on Kaylin Jalowitz, her first and team fifth. Ava Brookshaw goes to the line for 2 shots. Back in for the Wildcats, number 21, Emily Van Osdel, and number 2, Cheyenne Wilson. And once again, back in for Ellsworth, number 2, Molly Janke. 14-12 your score. Ellsworth on top by 2. 8:03 remaining in the first half. It's been a good basketball game. Hard fought, tough defense. Both teams playing hard.
are they backing a man on man? No.
Coach Dick has Peters down on the block, and Strop kind of running the high post.
Yeah, they are back into man-to-man. We got to start moving in. There we go.
Nice.
Peters, nice pass. Oh, the left hand just too hard. Peters guarding Janke over on the right, back over to Maria Harrington. 3-point attempt from Halverson, no good. Long rebound by the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdel. Pizzi stops and pops from 15, no good. Rebounded by Janke. Crescent on the left side over to Harrington then over to Janke.
Oh, jeez.
Pizzi almost with a steal. Secured by Halverson. Well, Melissa, it's the hick theme here for the River Falls students. They're all donning some cutoff. Nice. I tell you what, Kayla Crescent went after that rebound like her hair was on fire. And I think they're going to call her for a push. Crescent called with the foul.
Greg, I think we call it a country theme these days.
Yes,
country theme.
They are in the country theme.
Yes, yes. Ellsworth student
Rural.
section
What
is
about
in a blackout.
rural theme?
No, country. I'd say country.
Okay.
Let's go with it.
That's the second foul on Crescent and team fourth. Strop with the ball at the top of the key. She finds her way, wheels and deals into the lane. Nice take by the Breeze, Kia Strop. And that brings the Wildcats back within one. Peters with the steal. She's heading up the middle of the court, goes over to her left. Guarded by Janke. Van Ossel's going to set up shop at the top of the key. 6:08 remaining in the first half. Once again, Wildcats down by just one. Nice backdoor pass from Burke to Strop. No good. But, Justin, you got to like the ball movement and the backdoor cuts by the Wildcats so far in the first game.
Getting really good looks, seeing each other. You can tell they've been playing together a little bit longer. They're feeling those cuts out, which is fantastic.
Burke guarding Janke. Her shot no good. Rebounded by the pistol, Ella Peters. And they're kind of back to that little 1-2-2 zone again. Kind of a 1-3-1. Burke trying to make some penetration. Looking for the diamond to go back door. Strop wheels and deals again. No good. Rebounded by Harrington.
Hey, getting good looks, getting good takes. Those will drop.
Aubrey Wittenberg with the ball on the left side. She pulls it back and tells Ashlyn Townsend to get over to the right side. Nice pass from Townsend inside to Janke. Easy bucket for the junior Molly Janke. And Panthers lead by 3. 4:36 remaining in the first half. Well, Justin, fans are going to stick around they're going to want to stick around at halftime. We're going to take a little quick break and listen to one of the best public service announcements you're ever going to see from the River Falls Municipal Utilities. Nice pass from Strop into Peters. She kicks it back out to a wide open Cheyenne Wilson. Her shot no good. And Morgan Halverson is a Bearcat on the boards tonight for the Panthers. Then we're gonna do the Emmy Award-winning Tell Mama segment, and then it's time for Tarnation Trivia, movie trivia. And Coach Jason Janke's going to take a timeout with his Ellsworth Panthers up by 3. We're going to keep it right here. And Melissa, I want to get your. I tell you what. Let's thank River Ridge Builders for all their support of River Falls High School girls basketball. Jeff Pizzi and all the fine folks at River Ridge Builders, thank you for your support.
River Ridge has been doing a little bit of roof work lately.
They're doing. They build homes, custom built homes, and they do renovations and additions. But they have been busy as beavers, to say, in the last few months with all the hail that we've had up here in the northwestern Wisconsin area over the last few months. Well, we're back. 3:54 left in the first half. Ellsworth up by 3. Once again, great ball game. In for the Wildcats, Burke, Van Osdel, Strop, Peters, and Quinn.
Good
Peters
shot,
with
Ella.
the steal, and Van Osdel comes up with it. She kicks it over to Strop. Strop back out to Haley Quinn. Quinn, nice move in the lane. Shot no good. Good take, though, by the freshman. Janke takes it all the way in, and I think that's going to be a charge. Nope, they call a block on Emily Van Osdel.
She had good position. She just came down a little bit with the arms at the end.
She got kneed right in the stomach.
Yeah, she's hurting a little bit. She's tough.
Wizard of Oz
that had
stayed
to
in
hurt.
there tough. Back in for the Wildcats, Olivia Pizzi. Melissa, it's time for the microwave Olivia Pizzi to
Yeah.
heat up here
Yeah, it is.
from downtown.
She's due. For
Coach
sure.
Coach Janke definitely knows who she is, and they have been putting some attention to her side, trying to not let her get a shot off. They've done a good job of that so far. Janke's second free throw was good, and that gives them a 4-point lead. There's that trap at the top of the key. They ran that perfection in the first half last year. That's going to be Wildcat basketball. Oh, apparently not.
I thought so too.
I think he's going to go talk it over with his buddy, see if he had a different look.
I think
He had a pretty good look.
he was on the left side, though, and her body was blocking
All
her.
right,
It's going to
there
go
we
the
go.
other way.
I like that.
Hey, great job by the officials there
Yeah.
to talk it over.
They're good. They're a good crew.
It's a hard thing to do.
They're a good crew.
Lily Burke and Kia Strop up top. Pizzi on the right. Peters down low. The Panthers get a pick. We're trying to, on offense, Melissa, we're trying to force it inside a little bit too much instead of just working it around quick and then letting that organically happen.
Well, yeah, this new defense just has them a little rattled.
Pizzi guarding Maria Harrington.
There we go.
They're going to get Aubrey Wittenberg with a travel. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Good defense by the Cats. Strop to inbound. .223 left in the first half. Wildcats
There we go.
down by 4.
Nice. There we go.
Drop shot is blocked. Peters gets the rebound, puts it back up for 2, and the Wildcats are back within 2. Peters guarding Janke. Strop guarding Brookshaw down low. That's a battle. 2 athletes
is.
right there.
Nice job, Strop. Good D.
Janke from way downtown over the outstretched hands of the pistol, Ella Peters. Janke knocks down a 3. She hit 69 of them last year for 41%. That girl can knock it down. Haley Quinn's foot was barely on the line, but they caught it. It'll be Panther basketball. 1:31 left in the first half. Maria Harrington with the ball. Guarded by Pizzi.
It's a big possession here. Got to hold them.
Blocked by Peters. Kicks it over to pick 6, Lily Burke. Her free throw just off the backboard. She was fouled by number 15, Kayla Crescent. I believe that'll be her 3rd foul and team 5th. And Lily Burke will go to the line for 2 shots.
Sounds like she has 2 fouls.
No, that's her
she
3rd.
has 3. Okay, the announcer said 2. Greg.
Well, he might have said
You're
Burke
great.
to shoot 2.
Oh, thank you,
My
Justin. Greg, you're a great statistician as well as play-by-play. Nice job, buddy.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome. There we go, Burke. Not a kid. All right, defense here.
Lily Burke hits the second one. Wildcats down by 4. 1 minute remaining in the first half. Peters and Janke going at it on the right side. Kia Strop comes out of nowhere. Goes to the left. Nice kick out to Lily Burke. foot's on the line for two. Rebounded by Peters. She kicks it over to the London Fog. And Haley Quinn, just like that, knocks down a 15-footer. Great ball movement, and that all started with a nice kick-out pass from Kia Strop.
Kia's been phenomenal
And
tonight.
a steal from Kia Strop. Yeah.
The London Fog pulls down a rebound. That's going to be a foul. Or at least a not. No, they're going to say she knocked it out of bounds.
Well,
Maria Harrington knocked it out of bounds.
Can we recognize, were those Haley Quinn's first varsity points as a
No,
Wildcat?
she had a 2 right when she
did.
came in.
Okay. All
She
right,
has
second.
4 points on the night.
Awesome.
Welcome to the big time.
Yeah.
But that whole play, Melissa, started with, well, not only with the steal, obviously great defensive play by Kia, dribbled into the left, under control, kicked it out to Burke, and Lily Burke, kicked it in. And Ella kicked it back out to Haley for a 2. That's exactly how you beat the defense. Kia up, no good. Nice box out by Morgan Halverson.
Right.
I tell you what, I am very impressed with the way Morgan Halverson rebounds the basketball. Morgan Halverson, just a sophomore. She averaged 6 rebounds a game as a freshman last year.
Really?
And she has got a bundle of them tonight. We don't have the stats right in front of us, the live game stats, but Morgan Halverson is working on the boards. Well, before we get into, you want to stick around because we're going to get into one of the best halftime segments of all time. I'll put it up against anybody. Tell Mama, and then we're going to have Tarnation Trivia, Tarnation Tavern movie trivia. But before that, we're going to listen to one of the best public service announcements in the history of public service announcements: wipes, clog, pipes.
Hi, I'm Kevin Westhouse, your utility director. I'm here today to talk to you about WNTF, what not to flush. Because wipes clog pipes. Many of these items say flushable right on the container. Don't let that confuse you. So-called flushable products like these, in this container, in this cute container, in this beautiful 3-pack, you start flushing these down your toilet, you will get what is called a worldwide phenomenon, a fatberg. Fatbergs clog pipes. Other things you shouldn't be flushing down your toilet: fruit peelings, bleach, feminine products, oil or any oily substances, pills, partner products, cotton balls, and of course, Goldie the goldfish. All this talk about toilets and sewers has suddenly given me a bit of a nervous tummy. Remember, wipes clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And for those of you that do not know, the Tell Mama segment, we get actual letters in from real people that watch this broadcast from all over the country, possibly the world, Melissa.
I think so.
And they write letters in, and they have questions for Mama Melissa Wilson and Mama Jenna Peters, our director of photography. Well, this first letter, Melissa, and they're asking for your advice, and they need help.
Yeah.
And so they send it in.
Yeah.
And so I received a letter from a woman named Margot Tampin in Worthington, Minnesota. And Margot writes, "Dear Mama Wilson, my son is graduating from high school at the end of this year, and I'm starting to plan his grad party. My husband, Kip, says we should serve his deer jerky and slap some beverages in a cooler and call it good. But I want to knock the socks off the other moms throwing grad parties. Kip says I need to stay on budget, or he's selling my ceramic horse collection on eBay. Can you believe that? Tell me, Mama Wilson, what are your grad party secrets?"
Well, I think first and foremost, what's most important is that you have a budget. because if you do not have a budget, it can get a little out of hand. And Justin will be the first to agree to this.
Can you speak from personal experience?
I can, because I really didn't have a budget, and I probably went a little overboard, maybe. So having a budget is what's most important. And then if you can, find out who else is hosting on that day and what time, because some people will plan out their day, depending on who has what food and when. And you can't all have walking tacos, and you can't all have pulled pork, because people might get a little fatigued from that. You don't want to end up with 15 crock pots
so
of
it
pulled
takes a
pork at the end.
village to raise a grad party.
It does. And you want to make sure you have help. So, if you got some friends in that senior class, you don't have your grad parties on the same day. Kind of space them out. Maybe they'll help you at yours. You can help them at them. And if anybody offers to bring their homemade bars, always say yes. My bars are the white chocolate raspberry bars. And if you've been to a grad party where I brought them,
you're signed up.
You want to go again.
You're signed up.
I
love white chocolate raspberry bars. Well, Melissa, thank you. Margot Tampin from Worthington, Minnesota. If you're listening, I hope you liked Mama Wilson's advice. I thought it was great. Our second letter comes to us from a woman named Jandis Biscuit in Schofield, Wisconsin. And Jandis writes, "Dear Mama Peters, I'm dating a new man named Keith Gravy. I like him a lot, but he wants to open a taxidermy and craft store business and call it Biscuit and Gravy. I'm polite, but I'm pretty sure people will think a store called Biscuit and Gravy will be a breakfast restaurant and not a taxidermy and craft store. I do think a taxidermy and craft store would do well in Schofield, but not one named Biscuit and Gravy. If I tell my man Keith Gravy not to risk it with the biscuit, I fear he may start dating his ex-girlfriend again. I'm torn. Tell me, Mama Peters, what's a girl to do?"
Boy, Jandis is in a pickle, because you're not
She
kidding.
is.
In that part of Wisconsin, well, let's not kid ourselves. In all parts of Wisconsin, crafts and taxidermy go hand in hand.
They do.
Those are both popular businesses. I'm going to have to side with Keith here. He's an entrepreneur.
Keith Gravy.
Keith Gravy is really just trying to get something going. Jandis has got to support him. I would, however, maybe give a little nudge for maybe not creating a ton of signage and a ton of stuff yet. Let the name take hold and see how it's working for him.
Sure.
And then perhaps they may need to come up with another name, but I wouldn't want Jandis to stomp on Keith's doings.
Yeah, so you're saying, Jandis, go with the idea, let the good times roll,
Yep.
but just don't spend a lot on signage and possibly letterhead and things like that.
Exactly.
Letterhead.
Let him live the dream, but be ready to catch him if he falls.
Yeah.
Keep reaching for the stars, Keith.
Okay. Well, good deal.
You got a good woman there, Greg.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we're going to, just because our director and producer, Justin Wilson, had to visit the restroom facilities, and I'm going to see if I can figure how to do it here.
Oh, Greg, I wouldn't screw that up if I were you.
He's good.
Oh, Jesus.
He left it in good hands. He put it here on purpose.
I think I can figure it out.
I don't think you want to mess with the technical director's stuff.
Well, okay. Well, we're gonna start with a little Wildcat trivia, and we'll make it look pretty. Here he is, right here. All right. So we jumped the gun a little bit. There you go. So now it's time for halftime trivia, brought to you by Tarnation Tavern in gorgeous downtown River Falls. Live music every Thursday night through Sunday afternoon, with the exception of no live music this Thursday due to the Packer game. Saturday night, come celebrate Mike Cayley's 50th birthday at Tarnation Tavern with Firewater Gospel Choir, Charlie Cat Hot Chicken, and live music. That's a tough combination to beat, even if you can't pronounce it correctly. All right, here's your trivia question. River Falls volleyball sophomore Ava Peters turned 16 this past week. In this picture right here, she had her eyes dilated the morning of the volleyball game at St. Croix Falls. They had not adjusted yet, and she had to slap on the film sunglasses. And we're going to stay right on the 16th birthday theme, and you can text your answer to 715-307-2360. Once again, that's 715-307-2360. I have my phone out.
Open as well.
And also the live chat is back on. We're doing that.
It is. Great.
So Melissa's going to watch the chat, and I'm going to look at the text. Here's your question. Name the lead character. Next picture. Name the lead character in this popular 1980s movie about a girl whose family forgot her 16th birthday. We will need the first and last name of the character, not the actor's real name.
And I don't see the chat, Justin, so you're going to have to.
So you can text it. Text
Thanks,
it
buddy.
to 715-307-2360. Justin Wilson, our producer and director extraordinaire, is watching the chat.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Mike Cayley is incorrect. We need the character name, first and last name, not the real name, and you will win yourself a $10 gift card to Tarnation Tavern. Janice Biscuit texted in. Claire Huxtable is not the right answer.
Molly Ringwald.
That is not correct. That's the real actor's name. That's not the character's name.
Character.
The character. $10 gift card. And the winner is Mike D. Cayley. It's his birthday on Saturday. Speaking of birthdays, Mike Cayley, you have won yourself a $10 gift card to Tarnation Tavern. And we're back with the action just like that in the second half. On the court for the Wildcats, Emily Van Osdol, Kia Strop, Olivia Pizzi. Pizzi has it. Nice kick out to Strop. Strop thinks about the three. Schwann's under control. Nice shot. Great defense there by Kayla Cresson, but Schwann's slipped out of the way to the left off the basket. And this ball game's all tied up at 21 apiece.
Great move by Schwantz.
Peters guarding Cresson over on the right side. Cresson tries to back her down low. Peters got a little bit of her hand, and Cresson will go to the line for 2 shots. That's the second foul on Ella Peters and team first.
Greg, Wildcats don't have anybody with 3, do they? 3 fouls going in the second half?
I think it's all, no, we don't.
Just 2, right?
We don't. I don't officially have it in front of me, but while Kayla Cresson shoots her second free throw, we'd like to give a shout out to all the Florida State girls.
Oh yeah.
Down in the Madison social area. That's going to be out of bounds on, is that number 5, Ava Brookshaw. Maddie Peters and all her friends watching the ball game. Thanks for tuning in, ladies, and take care down there in Tallahassee, Florida.
The Sunshine State.
Nice pass from Peters to Schwann's. Schwann's back out to Strop. Strop in. Nice pass to Peters. Peters from the left side. No good. Nice rebound by the Hacksaw. And they're going to get Kayla Cresson, I think, with a foul on the arm. That'll be number 4 for Cresson. And that's a game changer for Coach Jason Janke.
No.
Oh, they called it on number 4, Aubrey Wittenberg.
Oh, it's on 4.
Emily Van Osdol throws it right to Molly Janke. Ava Brookshaw for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Hacksaw. Here come the Wildcats. They're going to get Hacksaw with the charge. She lowered her shoulder. She didn't like it, but she did.
She did.
Easy call when you lower your shoulder and bring the boom.
Yeah. And Molly she planted her feet and just took it.
Good defense by junior Molly Janke. Hacksaw is going to take a break.
Yeah, that's what you'd like to see her take that nice little soft step and just go up.
Yep.
Little 5-foot jumper. In for the Hacksaw, number 24, Lily Burke. Nice defense by Peters on Janke. Pizzi on Wittenberg. Nice cut by Cresson, guarded by Strop. Cresson's going to try to back her in. Rebounded by Pizzi. Nice defense by the Breeze. Kia Strop. They're going to get Lily Burke. She took off a little too quick. Couple of turnovers for the Wildcats here to start the second half. Brookshaw with the ball. Kia Strop Almost hit her in the head. It did. Goes out of bounds.
Great anticipation, though,
Good.
on jumping that.
Yeah.
Good pressure defense by the microwave, Olivia Pizzi. Good defense by Strop. 21-21 your score. Congratulations to Mike D. Cayley, our Tarnation Tavern movie trivia winner. He wins a $10 gift card. There's a tip by Peters. Burke picks it off. Pick 6. Hands it over to Strop. Here come the Wildcats. Lily Burke all the way to the hoop. Tip stolen by Pizzi. She throws it right to Crescent, trying to find Lily Burke. A little careless with the ball for the Wildcats here to start the second half. Playing some tough defense. Nice pass from Harrington to Crescent. Crescent lays it up and in, and Coach Dick calls the timeout. We're going to thank the fine folks at First National Bank, and we'll be right back.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
All right, Melissa, 23-21, Ellsworth with the lead. Coach Dick took a timeout. What's he telling? Did you have a chance to be able to listen in on that?
No, I didn't. I think some people aren't where they're supposed to be, though. There was a lot of pointing to people and pointing at places. So I think they need to get in the right spots, I think is what's happening.
He's getting after them and saying, hey, we got to do better. We are better, and getting on them a little bit. Great timeout.
Panthers switching it back up to the little half-court trap that they did in the first half. Strop with the ball up top. Much better job right there. Working it around. They're trying to force it inside. Got lucky there. Knocked out of bounds by Brookshaw. It'll stay right here, Wildcat basketball. 14-31 left in the ball game. Panthers up by 2. Every time that ball gets into the right there in the middle at the free throw line, that is a recipe for success for the Wildcats. Haley Quinn back in the game for River Falls, and Kia Strop will go to the line for 2 shots. Haley has to wait one more shot here. Janke and Crescent down low for the Wildcats. Or, excuse me, the Panthers.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 1.
Microwave's taking a break.
The 9th grader.
Love it. That's good.
Strop's second free throw is good, brings the Wildcats back within 1. Some full court pressure defense from Kia Strop.
I like
Peters guarding Janke. Nice defense by Haley Quinn. Janke all the way to the hole. A little off-balance shot with left hand, no good. Peters comes up with the rebound. In for the Wildcats, Burke, Strop, Van Osdol, Quinn, and Peters. I think they're going to get Morgan Halverson with a reach in. And it is. Back in for the Panthers, number 14, Ashlyn Townsend. She's the lone senior on the court, on the team for the Panthers. Just Morgan Halverson's first foul, second team foul. Emily Van Alsville tried to heave one up from the corner. It was blocked by Halverson. But before that happened, there's another foul. Once again on Morgan Halverson, her second and team fourth. Burke, dribble drive penetration. Quinn, nice pass into Strop. Strop works it around.
Nice ball movement here. Nice job, girls. Uh-oh.
Well, Strop, nice pickup. Peters' shot was partially blocked. Strop picks up the missed shot, puts it back, and the Wildcats have a 1-point lead, 24-23, 13 minutes remaining in the second half. On the court for the Panthers, Halverson, Harrington, Janke, Townsend. And there's Janke. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Is that on Haley? Nope.
They called that, I believe, on Emily Van Osdel. Oh, they called that on Ella Peters. That's her second and team third. Back in for the Wildcats, number 22, Jordan Schwanz. And back in for the Panthers, number 4, Aubrey Wittenberg. Pierce County Journal reporter Reagan Hoverman over there on the to my right. He does a heck of a job. He's a sports reporter for the Pierce County Journal. Does a great job. Haley Quinn, good move to the basket, just in and out. Rebounded by Janke. Janke stops and pops from downtown. Morgan Halverson, that girl's been rebounded once again. Goes to the boards hard.
They better be calling that on 14.
They're going to call that foul on Kia Strop.
She pulled her to the ground.
Ava Brookshaw back in for the Panthers. Janke to take it out on the baseline. 25-24 your score. Panthers on top by 1. 12-19.
Good hustle, Kia. Good hustle.
They called a 5-second call.
Nice defense.
It was kind of quick, Justin, but I guess we'll take it. It was 5, okay.
It was 5.
Wildcats with the ball. Strop over to Burke. Burke up, and she'll be fouled. They're either going to call it on Halverson or Janke. Let's see what the call is. It's on Halverson. That's her third and team fifth. A lot of fouls early, Justin, here in the second half.
There sure has been, Greg.
Lily Burke at the line for 2 shots. First shot, no good. Now in for River Falls, number 2, Cheyenne Wilson. They call her the Diamond.
There we go. Nice
Good
job,
looking
Will.
free throw stroke by Lily Burke. Lily Burke was a 60% free throw shooter last year as a sophomore. Good move by Brookshaw out to Janke. There's a 3-point attempt by Wittenberg, and you can count that one. Aubrey Wittenberg from way downtown tickles the twine and puts the Panthers up by 3. Nice pass inside from Wilson to Schwanz, and Schwanz is fouled on the floor. That's the 6th team foul. Next one, the Wildcats will be in the bonus. Olivia Pizzi back in for River Falls. And Haley Quinn will take a seat. Kayla Crescent back in for the Panthers. Melissa, Coach Dick looked like he got a haircut.
You think so?
For the season opener.
Or maybe he just did it, you know.
Schwann's inside. Wheelan dealing up. Just in and out. Rebounded by Janke. There's another long 3-point attempt. That time by Ava Brookshaw. And just like that, the Panthers are up by 6 with 11:05 remaining in the second half. Lily Burke, her turn to take a three, no good. Nice box out by Kayla Crescent. She boxed Schwans all the way out about 4 feet. And the Panthers come up with the board. Jason Janke's going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it right here, Justin. Well, last year the Panthers, Melissa and Justin, they had out-rebounded opponents by almost 200 rebounds during the year.
Wow.
They finished 8-6 in the Middle Border Conference. That was good for a fourth-place finish. But like I said last year, most of their team they were all freshmen and sophomores. They do rebound the ball extremely well. River Falls does a good job of rebounding too, but to me, that's been the difference in the ball game, has been the edge on the boards. I don't have the totals in front of me, but just giving it the eye test. What are your thoughts on that?
I think rebounding and then just the 3-pointers. I mean, I think they have 3 or 4 maybe. And do we have one?
We haven't really taken any.
No, and I think that's a big difference as well. The rebounding and then just
the
3-point shot.
If I can remember correctly, I think we've had 2 attempts. Lily Burke just had an attempt right there, and
Pizzi,
and Olivia Pizzi had 1 attempt in the first half. But that's a credit to Ellsworth's, covering that 3-point line, and
absolutely
they've got some long athletic players that can get out and play defense. Panthers working the ball around the top of the key. Aubrey Wittenberg guarded by Lily Burke. Wittenberg to Brookshaw. Peters guarding Janke down low. Janke trying to work for position. Janke finds the little crease in the action. Misses. Nice hustle by Ashlyn Townsend. Blocked by Burke. That'll be out of bounds. Should be River Falls basketball, and it is. Nice hustle by Panther Ashlyn Townsend, the lone Panther senior. But also good hustle by the Wildcats to come down with the basketball. Peters pulls up with a jumper, stops, pops, no good, short. Rebounded by Janke. Good take by the pistol, just comes up a little short.
Absolutely.
I'll take those shots all day.
Yes.
Yeah, great decision, good shot.
Just wish it would have went in.
Pizzi and Brookshaw battling down low, and they're going to get Pizzi with a foul with the body. And Ellsworth will take it out on the baseline. Back in for the Wildcats, number 10, Kia Strop, and in for the Panthers, number 32, Jillian Griggs, and number 3, Maria Harrington. The Hacksaw comes up with a block. Tries to hit Lily Burke, streaking for a layup. She loses the handle, and they're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Panther basketball. Great block by Jordan Schwans down low. .908 remaining in the ball game. Panthers still up by 6. We've got a little bit of a scoring drought here the last minute or so. It's been a good ball game. Both student sections fairly quiet. Janke up, no good.
Good battle, Kia.
Battle for the ball between Jillian Griggs and Kia Strop. Griggs comes up with it. Schwans is going to reach around Griggs. She's going to be called for the foul. I believe that's number 4 on the Hacksaw, and that'll be the 6th team foul. And Haley Quinn will come in, and the Hacksaw will take a seat. 4 fouls, 8:34 left in the second half. Peters guarding the ball. Molly Janke throwing it in. Wildcats at a man-to-man. Griggs down low, double team by Strop, and
hey,
Quinn.
Nice defense, Cats.
And Griggs is called with the travel, shuffled her feet a little bit.
You know, and I think Coach Janke's told his squad, pass, 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 until you get the perfect inside pass and then take the shot, but do not take any bad shots at this point. And they can afford to do that up by 6.
2-possession ball game on the court for the Wildcats. Pizzi, Strop, Burke, Quinn, and Peters. Panthers in that little 1-2-2 zone. Kind of a 2-1-2 now, Justin.
Yeah, a little bit more of a 2-3.
Pizzi for 3.
Yeah!
Nothing but the bottom of the net. The microwave heats up and puts the Wildcats back within 3. Good contested defense, but Pizzi shot it right in her face. The microwave hit the start button. And 7:29 remaining in the ball game. Ava Brookshaw with a nice little move in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Pizzi. There's a reach-in foul on Maria Harrington. 3 Panthers at the docket ready to come in. Kayla Crescent, Morgan Halverson, and Aubrey Wittenberg. And Olivia Pizzi will go to the line for 1-1. That they're in the bonus. That's just the second foul on Harrington, but team 7th. Olivia Pizzi, 64% from the line a year ago as a junior. Oh, nice play by Haley Quinn. Ella Peters battling for it.
Jump.
Good hustle after the loose ball. River Falls retains possession.
The long arms of the London Fog got in there and made a tip. Nice decision by Strop. I'll tell you this, Melissa, the Wildcats seem a lot more under control and a lot calmer than they did in positions or situations like this from a year ago.
Oh, absolutely. And I would say they're passing too. It's just smarter, crisper, better decision.
And as soon as we start talking about that, the breeze sends one, sails an errant pass wide to the left.
I will never talk about it again. Darn it.
3-point ball game. Panthers up 31-28, 6:40 remaining in the contest. There's a 3-pointer from Ava Brookshaw, no good. Lily Burke snares down that rebound. She pushes it up. Strop from the right side, 15 feet, no good. Rebounded by Janke. Olivia Pizzi is draped on her. And Janke will go to the line for 1-1 as the Panthers are now in the bonus. 7 fouls on the Wildcats. That's the 3rd foul for Pizzi. Molly Janke averaged 71% from the line a year ago, Melissa. She knocks down the first one. Emily Van Osdol at the scorers table. She's ready to come in. And Lily Burke's going to take a seat. Lily Burke's played a good ball game tonight, Melissa.
She has played a good game. Some solid minutes.
Kayla Crescent goes up high. Ella Peters tries to get the loose ball. It's whacked out of bounds by Morgan Halverson.
This Ellsworth squad is a very strong rebounding team.
Morgan Halverson doesn't go after anything lightly. She's coming.
No.
She's coming 100%. Lob pass from Van Osdol to Haley Quinn. Peters trying to post up Crescent down low. Calling for the ball. Pizzy guarded by Brookshaw. Peters down on the block against Kayla Crescent. We're missing the hacksaw in the lineup right now, Melissa.
Yeah, we are.
They're going to call a foul on Molly Janke. She didn't like it. The crowd didn't like it. But Kia Strop will go to the line for 2 shots. And just the second foul on Janke, and 8th team foul. Strop at the line for 2 shots. First one in and out. Cheyenne Wilson back in for River Falls, and Haley Quinn will take a break. And Maria Harrington back in for Ellsworth. Strop's second free throw up and good. It brings the Wildcats back within 2. It's been a tight battle the whole game, Melissa. The biggest lead was a 6-point advantage by Ellsworth here to start the second half.
It's been a good ball game.
Cheyenne Wilson guarding Kayla Crescent. Kia Strop aggressive up top, and they're going to get her with the reach in, and Aubrey Wittenberg will go to the line for 1-1. Could be a free throw contest the rest of the way, Melissa.
I was just going to say that, Greg. I think it could be.
22 Schwann's back in for the Cats.
I like it. Good aggression, good defense by Kia.
Yeah. I like her fire.
Yeah,
Coach
Jordan
Jordan
Schwann's back in the game for River Falls as Wittenberg goes to the line. Her first attempt good. That free throw increases the lead to 4. Second one no good. Rebounded by Cheyenne Wilson. The Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdol, does a little duck and dive move, and Kayla Crescent runs right into her. And Emily Van Osdol will go to the line for 1-1 as well.
And that's Kayla Crescent's 4th foul.
Van Osdol knocks down the first one. Foul trouble for both teams here. Jordan Schwann's with 4 and Kayla Crescent with 4. Not really too much else left. Ella Peters and Olivia Pizzy have 3 apiece. And
Nice
I believe Morgan Halverson has 3 as well for Ellsworth. Van Osdol hits both of her free throws. Ava Brookshaw throws it out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball, down 2. And Coach Jason Janke takes the timeout. And we'll take this opportunity to thank Jeff Pizzy and the River Ridge Builders for their support of River Falls girls basketball.
Oh, yeah. So we've got the Future Business Leaders of America hosting a craft fair at the high school on November 19th. So this Saturday, it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And they have, I know, so many vendors at that craft fair. So if that's your jam, or if you happen to not be hunting this weekend, we can't guarantee that any biscuits and gravy stores will be there, but it'll be a great time. Grab your friends, head out, maybe get some gifts for the holidays. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the high school on November 19th, this Saturday, hosted by the Future Business Leaders of America at the high school.
A craft fair, huh?
Craft
Wow.
fair. Yeah.
What kind of crafts do they have there?
Everything you could imagine. Handmade snowmen to candles and
What about like 3-pointer Christmas ornaments?
yes, absolutely.
I would take a 3-pointer right now from the Wildcats.
So would I. Yes.
How about any gently used microwaves?
Doubt it.
The Wizard of Oz's pass is tipped out of bounds by Maria Harrington.
Bringing some pressure defense. Bounce pass.
The Wizard of Oz rips one over to Kia Strop. Tough pressure defense here on the Wildcat, or by the Panthers. Kia Strop all the way into the lane. They're going to call it on the floor. No continuation in WIAA basketball. Strop will go to the line for 2 shots anyway. That's the 10th team foul on the Panthers, and the Wildcats will be in the double bonus.
Strop's had some really nice takes in the lane tonight. Smart basketball by her.
Well, from the time we sit, it's going to be a free throw contest for the last 5 minutes of the game. The Wildcats are 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Make that 4 for 4. That ties up the score at 33 apiece. 4:42 remaining in the ball game. Janke all the way to the rack. They might
travel. She did travel.
I actually was about to call that, but
I know. Me too. It was a good call.
Nice defense by Jordan Schwanz. The pistol, Ella Peters, comes back into the ball game, and the diamond, Cheyenne Wilson, is going to take a break. 4:34 remaining in the ball game. Nice pass from Peters to Van Alzel. Back out to Pizzi. The microwave, nothing but the bottom of the net. Olivia Pizzi from downtown, and the Wildcats take a 3-point lead. That was beautiful basketball right there, Melissa.
That was just great ball movement. Nice job, girls.
Look at that hustle by the Wizard of Oz. Nice defense by Strop on Aubrey Wittenberg, but the referee didn't think so. He thought she got a piece of her.
She's playing aggressive tonight.
And Wittenberg is going to go to the line for 1-1. Wildcats just at 9 team fouls. And I believe that's the 3rd foul on Strop. It is. Morgan Halverson comes back in the game, and Ava Brookshaw will take a break. Lily Burke comes back in for the Wildcats, and Kia Strop heads to the bench. Free throw, no good. Nice rebound by the Hacksaw. She lets it go right before she falls to evade the travel call.
Good box out, though.
Peters to Burke. They're going to get Burke with a little double dribble, kind of a carry. She did. And Coach Jason Janke is going to take a timeout, and we'll thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
And we're back. Well, Justin, a great ball game for the season opener.
It really is. I've seen a lot of growth in a lot of the girls from last year to this year.
I have too.
Kia Strop making really good decisions, not just driving into the lane and not anywhere to go. She has made some fantastic plays, good passes, smart decisions. And she is a leader on that team, and that feeds the rest of the team when she does those things.
Lily Burke's been under control this game, played well, hustled. Emily Van Osdol.
Ton of hustle.
A ton of hustle out of that girl. Well, we're going to paint the picture for you. We're here in Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Season opener for the Panthers and Wildcats. 3:37 remaining in the ball game. It's been close the entire way. Wildcats up by 6. Janke with the ball. She's guarded by Ella Peters.
Good help.
Wildcats playing man-to-man defense. Halverson with it at the free throw line. Back to Janke at the top of the key. Janke all the way in, no good. Throws up a prayer, rebounded by Hacksaw. Out to pick 6, Lily Burke. Lily Burke tried the scoop shot on the break. Nice hustle by Ellsworth. And Jordan Schwanz is going to get called with her 5th foul. She's done for the night. Back in is Kia Strop. And Kayla Cresson will go to the line for 2 shots. Cresson's first free throw, no good. Well, as teams last year, Melissa, now I know it's a year ago, there's an over the back not called. Cade Murray would say, Greg, there's no over the backs in basketball, but I can't help it. I've called it that from the time I was about 2 years old.
Well, we all have, right? Smart here. Good ball movement.
Kia Strop, nice pass from Pizzi. Rebounded by Pizzi. Nice dish to Strop. Stolen by Cresson. Wildcats had a golden opportunity to take a 5-point lead. They left it by the wayside. Janke throws up another runner. We're getting some play-by-play commentary from the PA guy here.
We are.
That's like in the One Tree Hill episodes. All the way to the rack. Ava Brookshaw up and good. I looked over at Melissa for about 2 seconds. I did not see the breakdown on defense, but Ava Brookshaw had a wide open lane to the basket, and she took it right there. 1-point ball game. Wildcats up by a score of 36-35, 148 remaining in the ball game.
I like it. Take care of the ball. Get a good shot.
Yep. Take your time.
They're going to need to foul you eventually.
Oh. Janke hits it off of Strop's legs over to Brookshaw. Back to Janke. I think that's going to be a charge, and it is. Emily Van Osdol. Heck of a defensive play, the Wizard of Oz. Slid in, stood her ground, and the ref called a charge.
And Coach Stick takes a timeout.
Coach Ian Sticks takes the timeout. We're going to keep it right here, Justin. Well, Melissa, what are Coach Stick and the Wildcats going to do here? They're up by 1. Mm-hmm. There's a minute 25 left in the game. Do you think the Panthers are going to put on a press?
I mean, I would if I was them, but I don't know if they will. I think we need to be ready for that. I hope he's coaching them on that right now. And then we just have to take care of the basketball.
Yeah,
First and foremost, we have to take care of the basketball.
I don't necessarily think they don't really need to press right now, and they haven't really pressed all game, so I don't think they will.
They might bring on a 3-quarter, do you think?
But I think they're going to do. I think they're going to bring their 1-through-1 trap out to half court, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on the ball up top, try to get a steal here at the half court line. Or on a cross-court pass.
Sure.
So what the girls are going to have to do when they is not dribble straight into that.
Yes.
They're going to have to stop it early and then pass it over and then take it up the left side.
Yep, stay away from the corner, right?
This coaching corner brought to you by First National Bank of River Falls.
Oh, this is fun. It's great to be back.
Well, they don't call us the bench warmer broadcast for nothing. We're sitting right here on a wooden bench.
Yep, we are.
And we're broadcasting and having a great time doing it. Put a little four-court pressure. They do go to that little trap.
Just like before. That's all right.
Nice play by Strop. Get some space in Kia. Ella Peters tries to hit Strop. It's picked off by Maria Harrington. And I believe they're going to call Strop with the foul, and Harrington will go to the line for 2 shots. That's going to be foul number 4 on Strop. River Falls has won the free throw battle so far on the night. Harrington at the line. First one up and in. Harrington, a junior. Lily Burke and Ella Peters down low for the Wildcats. Tie ball game. Second one good. Panthers up by 1. I don't know how that's not a foul. Kayla Crescent knocked the pistol down to the floor. And Coach Dick calls a timeout. It was a jump ball, and the possession goes the Panther way. Plenty of time left, 58.3 seconds. Panthers up by 1. Both teams in the double bonus.
I don't know if you're the Wildcats who you foul on this squad.
Well, and you don't have to foul right away.
No, but I mean, if you need to.
You can play tough defense and play your tough defensive game and try to come up with a steal, naturally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say probably with, if it gets down to about the 20-second mark, then, you probably have to do that.
Yep.
Who do we got here at the ball game tonight, Melissa? We've got
a lot of people in the gym.
Yeah.
Mark Varese over there on the left looking in.
Yep. Super fan Mark. He's great. He was at the scrimmage last week as well.
Jenna O'Malley, I see right there to our left. Coach Crail over there to our right.
AD Crail?
In
Athletic Director Crail?
Athletic Director Dave Crail.
And the boys?
And his kids. Wildcats looking like they're in a full court man-to-man press.
Okay, smart here.
Molly Janke bringing it in.
They had the long.
Gosh.
Coach Jason Janke is rushing Kayla Crescent to the scores table to come in.
Maybe to rebound? What do you think?
Ava Brookshaw and play some defense.
Yeah.
Crescent, Ava Brookshaw at the line for 2 shots. She gets the first one.
Big free throw here.
Either way you slice it, still a 1-possession game for the Wildcats. Kayla Crescent comes in for Brookshaw. Brookshaw hit 2 big free throws. Panthers doing a half-court 1-3-1 trap. Well, Melissa, last season, Ella Peters won the game late with a 3-pointer. She's got the ball again, but she's down low. Pizzi for 3 from the corner. Kia Strop with the rebound up and in. And the putback. Wildcats down by 1. Pizzi's 3-pointer went just in and out.
It did.
And Coach Dick calls the timeout. 30.3 seconds left in the game. Panthers up by a point, 39-38. The River Falls student group over here to our left is in their country mode. Country gear, cowboy hats, trucker hats. Lincoln Tremaine's there, probably getting some updated scores.
I'm sure he is. Checking it all out. Jimmy Rock's been leading the crew tonight. They've been having some fun over there.
I like the cutoff flannels.
Yeah.
It's trendy.
Rip them off, right? Mm-hmm. And the jorts. A couple of them have jorts on.
Well, the Panthers are going to take the ball out, Melissa, on the baseline. Molly Janke's going to throw it in. You got Maria Harrington, Ava Brookshaw,
they got to
Morgan
watch this
Halverson,
release like
and
last time.
Aubrey Wittenberg in. For the Wildcats, Peters, Burke, Van Osdol, Strop, and Pizzi. Here we go.
Good hustle, Em. Nice job.
And great defense by the Wildcats. High pressure defense by the microwave Olivia Pizzi. Janke's pass to Brookshaw went out of bounds. It's Wildcat ball, down by 1 with 29 seconds left in the ball game. Strop gets the inbound pass.
Some kids over there don't know basketball.
Peters comes up with it. Nice play by Strop to handle that pass, and they're going to call a foul on Maria Harrington, and Strop's going to go to the line for 2 shots with a chance to take the lead, but we're going to go 1 shot at a time.
Jason Janke has his substitution game on tonight. He's putting these girls in and out, depending if they're on offense or defense or what they're doing.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Strop hits the first one, ties the ball game up. Back in are the offensive gunslingers, Ava Brookshaw and Aubrey Wittenberg. And Crescent and Griggs will take a break. Coach Dick's going to put all his players back.
Why would you do that?
Well,
so you don't foul, or
here's what he's doing. He's that confident that Kia Strop's going to hit this shot. But if for some reason she did miss, he doesn't want to over the back or push in the back. Then get a. But Kia Strop knocks down her second shot.
Smart.
Molly Janke with the ball. She goes up against Van Osel. That was
ticky-tacky.
Nelly.
Ticky-tacky.
Holy smokes.
That was great defense.
Yeah, it was.
And that was great defense.
Molly Janke goes to the line for 2 shots. Panthers are down by 1 after 2 clutch free throws from Kia Strop. Janke hits her first one. Back in come the defensive specialists, Townsend and Crescent. I'm not sure if Coach Dick has any timeouts left, but this might be a good time for one right here to ice her up. She got it. Give it to number 12. Take it, number 12. The pistol. Oh, Nelly! The Pistols' game-winning shot goes in and out. The Ellsworth Panthers win one at the buzzer on a questionable call, but I tell you what, Molly Janke did what you're supposed to do. She knocked down 2 clutch free throws with 6 seconds left in the ball game. Ella Peters got a great shot, a great look right at the buzzer. It rolled in and out. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what high school basketball is all about right there. Final score, Ellsworth 41, River Falls 40. Heck of a ball game. Justin, your thoughts on tonight's ball game?
Ooh, Greg. Well, hey, that was a good battle. I think the girls came out to play. I think both teams a little bit rusty on a few things, but I was super impressed with Kia Strop and kind of the growth she had coming into this year and her ability to distribute the ball and not get stuck under the basket all the time. And she made some really clutch plays on offense and on defense. So I think there's a lot of good to take out of this game. It's too bad that it came up on the other end, but I think they played a really good game and lots of good things to take here.
Yeah, Melissa, the prognosticators at Wiz Sports picked Prescott to win the Middle Border Conference.
Sure.
And I can tell you right now that's not going to happen. That team right there is. I guarantee it.
They look good tonight. They've grown so much since last year. It was fun to play them the first game, and that was a great battle. Yeah,
they've got a good team. River Falls played well. It was a great ball game. If you're a Wildcat fan, not the outcome you wanted, but a great high school basketball game nonetheless. Melissa, we sincerely appreciate your time, effort, and energy. Justin, you as well. Our Director of Photography, Jenna Peters, thank you for your service. And when's our next ball game, Melissa?
It is Tuesday against Holman at Holman. And so we'll bring you the JV game in one broadcast, and then we'll take a break and bring you the varsity in another.
Yep, River Falls against Holman next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the Bench Warmer